Right, time to end this absolute shit show of a season. And on the face of it, outside the absolute turmoil, it's still been quite a successful one. Although I've taken quite the back seat. Europa League semi-finals this time around, but it shows you how much of a gap we've got in comparisons like Borussia Dortmund beating us 8-0 on aggregate there. But it seems like we've got the better of the Dutch teams here, beating Ajax over two legs and PSV Eindhoven. Eindhoven. I see. I keep saying Eindhoven. There's no extra syllable. I don't know why. Um, yeah, a bit on and off. In the Hungarian Cup, we lose to Ferencváros again in the semi-finals. I think that's the same as last season. So we will not be getting any silverware there. But with 2 games to go, we finally got a little bit of a gap here. Um, and any points against MTK Budapest, and we win the title, which is the main thing. Staying top of Hungary. If I am to leave, it'd be great to just leave on a high. You don't want to leave on the lows. Will I be leaving right now? I don't know. We'll see. There'll be a couple of games between us and talking to the board. This could be it. Unfortunately, this could be it. I don't know. I don't know. Some really, really interesting, talented players. Let's have a look at the transfer history. I'm glad that I checked this because I was seeing if this transfer had gone through, and it absolutely has. Ruben Franco's gone to Shabab Al Ali. That was the 31st of March. Oh, you know what? From the under 19s as well, we did get a Hungarian in. Yes. Who's gone up to maximum potential is right back, but he started out as 4-star. So I'm just being a little bit cautious there. So that's at least some positives. I'm trying to take the positives. I'm trying to be positive. Let's go and win this league. Please. The left back issue was eased off a little bit because I think we got Renzo Bravo back from loan. And he seems to have developed nicely, actually. The loans helped him out significantly. Something that was just not kicking into play when he was with us. Maybe because he might have not been getting enough game time. But whatever he did on loan with Ferencváros definitely helped us out here. Before we crack on with this match, I just need to say, when you are down on Football Manager, they really do kick you. This 2-1 loss against Molfehavar, what a joke. What a joke. Not only the stats, but the winning goal here by Dlamini. The guy obviously was one of our players. And I seen him score that, and I'm like, fuck right off. I talk about it all the time. Ex-players scoring goals against you. In 4 years, 4 seasons where he played for us, he scored twice. He'd not scored in the last 2 seasons. Fair enough, he hadn't played that much in the last 2 seasons. But it just so happens that he scores his only goal for Molfehavar against his former team. Fuck that completely. What a joke. There's also another penalty save by the Pushkas Academy goalkeeper, Hut Wagner, our old keeper, meaning that was the 3rd penalty save in 2 years that he'd made against us. Oh well. Look, we just need a point here. And I'm seeing the team. It's pretty weak. We got Cook on the left, because I'm pretty sure due to the incredible amount of fixtures that we've been through, our proper left winger has got slightly injured for this match. It's Breitnott. Well, that was slightly disappointing there. Sitole to Dionisi. Come on. Let's get the title. And this would be our 4th title within 7 years of being at the club. Battling slight adversity, to say the least. What I don't like about what's happening as well is because we're signing up these Hungarian players with no intention of playing them. It's completely dragging the entire spirit of the team down. This is a very nice goal break now. This is a team that certainly is not as unified and as happy as what it was last season, even though we've done quite a bit of growing in European competition, even without Jader. If we kept Jader around, I wonder if we would have been able to show a little bit more. Even just get a goal against Dortmund would have been nice. Hey, you. Go on. It's a good block. Great save as well. And actually will count because that Bolaño save has stopped them from scoring, and the tip on is to a man slightly offside. That's really, really close, and it looks like the line's actually... We've got away with one there, it looks like. Very interesting. Right, I'm going to demand more here. They know what is expected, what is necessary. Still going to try and find some European talents to make us stronger in the cup competitions if we are to keep our job here. I have decided definitely that we are not going to move on to a different club. If I think that this is the end of the save, it's the end of the save. I was actually thinking about moving to MTK Budapest at one stage, which is interesting because we're playing them here. But I think it's this or nothing. Because I know that I was trying to rekindle something that we'd missed at Caldas. If you remember them live streams last season. Last year when we were doing Football Manager 2020. And what was to follow was just as depressing and disappointing. Some saves just don't work out. And I can't remember ever having a save like this. I know for a fact let's talk about Sabo for a bit. Sabo's come into the first team. A week back, he was actually maximum potential, and he's growing really well. So, I'll just keep him around for now. He's helping out the first team. Anyway, I can't remember the last time that I've had this much adversity within a save. Usually it's just like you're not performing well, you're not managing the team well. And for whatever reason, the FM gods just don't want you to continue on a venture. But this time it's very different. I obviously am much needed at this club. Even the board probably respect me, but they're a bit stubborn in the ways. When I say a bit stubborn, very stubborn in their ways. Come on, let's get another goal. Seal it. There you go. Breitnott. Yes. And probably the best player in the league has scored the 2 goals to win us the most decisive of games. Little shout on Ferencváros. Even though we have been champions a lot recently, we still seem to have real problems beating Ferencváros. Like, I think they finished fourth, third last few years. There's MTK just making it a bit worrying for the next few minutes. We played. Sorry, they finished fourth, third, whatever. Basically, not challengers for a couple of years, and they were still beating me, even when the stats were very much in our favour. Ferencváros found a way to beat us. Just try and change up here. Let's have a Costa on that left-hand side. Just a bit more energy in a position that we are struggling in. Victorsson's playing as a mid-centre. Hey, there he is. And a hat-trick for Breitner. Oh, there you go. He just needs to sign that contract. I'm getting worried, very worried. I think that's not going to happen. I think he's seen the lights of the big clubs and he's decided to move on. But I will keep knocking at the door. The good thing is, with the money that we've accumulated, I have gone mad on strikers because I knew that this was going to be an eventuality, that we could possibly lose Breitner and Jader. So I've made sure that maybe if the quality is not going to be there immediately, but hopefully some potential comes out of it. That should be it. All right. Another trophy lift. Yeah. Go out on top if this is the end. But we'll take everything into consideration through the summer. I really don't want it to end. Absolutely not. This is not, like, for me, this is not even close to what I wanted to achieve. Well done. Who's gonna do the cartwheel? Is it the goalkeeper all the time? It used to be random. It seems to be the first team goalkeeper that does it all the time now, which is a shame. Good signing, the first team goalkeeper. And you know, for the most of it, what I'm gonna say is that we've done well trying to keep the team cohesion together. Because there was a lot of movement through January and through the summer as well, to be honest. Look at that transfer budget of 21.08 million. Like, we could do so much more with that money. You've got to understand that. Let's have a look at some of the stats. With one game to go, Breitner is your top goal scorer. Let's just give it a check. Oh. Oh. I'll give you a big pay rise for sure. Oh, there's a minimum fee release clause. You're joking me. 4.4 million is shit, mate. That's shit money. But he's kind of happy. I'm not going to accept that contract though. Because I feel like that is that's just pointless. Because as soon as he signs that, someone's going to creep in. But we've got a couple of months to try and sort it. Be nice. He is asking for a lot, which I would happily give him, to be honest, because he is very, very good. But what's the point of spending that much in terms of wage for someone that's only going to be sold for about 4 million quid? We got more than that for what? Who? Jader? Christofferson? Yeah. Player stats. Breitner, top goal scorer, 24 goals. Highest match rating was Breitner. And most assists was Breitner. He was just all over the place. Mate, That is a great collection. Dionisi got himself 21 goals. Sitole got most pass completion. Not bad for someone that's just joined the club. Nicely done. Breda got most player of the matches. Adrian Acosta most yellow cards. And then Adrian Acosta again most red cards. First time that I've seen 2 red cards in ages. Collected by the same player through a season. If you've got team stats there, we don't usually go through them, but yeah, we do. We have the most goals scored through a season and the least goals conceded. Nice. Only the 5th best average attendance, though, in the entire country. That's probably like stadium limitations at this point. I'm not trying to get a new stadium. I probably would be able to pay for a new stadium, like I have been able to pay for 2 times training facility upgrades this year at £1.5 million each, and 2 times youth facility upgrades at 1.6 million and 3.2 million respectively. He also sold 3,710 shirts, if you're interested. Yeah, I mean, there is money, quite a lot of money available, but I'm learning from Rupel Boom to get a little bit more popular before triggering that, because that might increase the expansion possibilities. We don't want to get caught up in a 30,000 seater stadium anymore. We want to go for about 40 or 50,000, surely. And if I hold off for a couple more years, that might be a possibility. I'm not going to force my hand on that one, but I am going to try and force the board to actually reconsider. I have no idea how we're going to be able to do this. Absolutely no idea, but I don't know. We'll see. I hope next video that I put out on FM is episode 1 of season 8. Whether that just me resolutely continuing or some miraculous thing happening with the board. What I don't want it to be the finale of the series, because firstly I won't have that much to talk about because it's ended way shorter, in way less time than what I expected, and I won't have achieved what I set out to achieve. But if it is the end, then I'll have done it because I wanted to do it. These are personal saves, and there will be time. Definitely, I will have to take time out before cracking on with a new save, because it's been difficult to get through this season or be invested in this season when everything's going against you. But anyway, good win. Another league title for Vasas. That's awesome. And your facilities are up to great now. Wicked. If we continue a little bit, is that our 10th title? Because that's a pretty significant moment for the club. Seems to be our... No, it looks like our 10th. Oh, it's our 10th title. That's awesome. That's really good. That's a nice thing. Nice place to finish it. All right. See you in a bit, guys.